This is not a sports show. This is temporary entertainment.
Let's start the show.
Now in studio with this is my good buddy Duncan.
What's going on?
Some folks know him as Dugan. Others know him as Big Daddy. For your viewers' sake, we'll keep him as Big Daddy.
That works for me.
Thanks for being here.
No problem.
Duncan's on reading week.
I'm on reading week.
Reading a lot.
Actually, a surprising amount.
That's good.
Yeah, I have a ton of stuff that's due.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about. I don't want to talk about that.
Cool.
But yeah, I've been doing some stuff. I'm very excited to be here. Big fan of the program.
Thank you. Good to have you
Big
on.
fan of the program. Yeah, excited to be here all the way from rural Quebec.
Yeah, Duncan goes to school in a faraway country called Quebec.
Absolute wasteland. It is very different.
It's
people say like, oh, it's a different country, Quebec. Like, it's different.
It is different.
100%.
The beers, the
beer
prices are
cheap.
fantastic.
They got that right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the roads are shit. It's actually like, my dad said it's like driving in a third world country.
Wow.
It's very bad.
Yeah, I don't go there too often, but I mean,
it's
poutine's good, beer's good.
Poutine's good, beer's good.
But just, you know, other than that,
yeah.
I'm not writing home about much. Anyway, we're going to do a little MLB preview, presented by Hangovers. So
yeah, we're not doing so well this morning.
Go to your local bar, enter the promo code $15, and you'll have a couple drinks. Do that promo code like 25 more times, and you'll feel like shit the next day. So, yeah, shout out to the Franz Upper Deck, $9.95 pitchers.
I thought we should do a plug for Franz Upper Deck.
Yeah.
There was nobody there. Maybe we shouldn't. I kind of like bars that are pretty empty.
Go to Franz Upper Deck, maybe
Sometimes. Not all the time.
But not when we're there. So, we're going to break down a little MLB.
Yeah, let's get into it. Is it just me, or does the spring training always sneak up on you?
It does. I always am just sort of like, whoa! Pitchers and catchers report. And
yeah, no, I see it on Instagram. It's like the Red Sox account is all of a sudden just like 7 days until Red Sox.
Sometimes
it was like New Year's was a week ago.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes I think they're lying. I remember like right after the Super Bowl ended, one account posted like only so-and-so days until pitchers and catchers. Like, holy shit, really?
Well, sometimes then I'm like, oh, pitchers and catchers, they're there a few weeks before everybody else. And then it's like, no, now we're playing games.
Yeah, it's nice. This might be my one of top 2 times of the year sporting wise, because we got like it's kind of dormant and it's a little boring, but at the same time it's just exciting. It's not like, I don't know what the best word is.
It's like spring when you see the first little thing spread out of the ground.
Yeah,
but
that's
you still
exactly
know there's
it.
still some cold weather left.
There's still some shit coming.
Which is the spring training that doesn't matter. I don't put much stock in spring training.
God, no. The first like 2 days, I tried to watch like every single game, and it's like I needed to know what was going on, and then realized like
you don't recognize half the guys' names.
No, past like the 3rd inning, you have no idea who the fuck any of these guys are.
For like pitchers, it means something.
Yeah, but they only ever pitch like 2 innings.
Yeah,
but it's a bunch of fun.
Guys coming back from injuries.
Yeah.
So I can't think Pedroia is still out. He had knee surgery.
He hasn't played any spring games yet.
No.
So if you can't already tell,
I don't even know.
Duncan's a Red Sox supporter.
I got my Andrew Benintendi jersey on.
Shout out Benny Baseball, huge fan of the program.
He got a new haircut.
Is it shorter?
It's like kind of. I think it's short on the sides, still long on the top, kind of deal going on.
Him and Brock Holt still joined at the hip.
I think so.
They like each other.
They're 2 good-looking dudes.
They are 2 good-looking dudes. So yeah, we got spring training baseball, regular season just around the corner. March Madness is going to be coming up.
It's going to be huge. I'm very
NBA
excited
playoffs are going to be kind of soon, and hockey's still just chilling. We got a little bit of time as well, but
yeah,
always good to get some hockey in. So fuck yeah, let's dive into some MLB. Let's start with some AL. We're just kind of. This isn't a sports show, so. A real one would have had notes and stats and a bunch of things ready.
Yeah, we can't be expected. That's way too much.
We pretty much just pulling up depth charts and
to be here.
Talking about. Let's start. Do we want to start with the AL East or save the best for last?
Yeah, we can start there. I mean,
we'll start there.
We can just kind of go. It doesn't need to be organized.
No, fuck no.
I mean, you decide. You're the one hosting the show.
Fuck man, my head hurts a lot. So we'll start here. AL East. It's gonna
be good.
It's gonna be
actually. It's really just the Red Sox.
It's top heavy. Yeah. The Jays, not even at all.
They're going to be around 500.
They'll be around 500. I think they could maybe sneak in as like the second wild card team.
Maybe. But I think they're going to trade Donaldson.
You think so?
That
That's
just
what.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, why would he re-sign there after this season?
Well, it's going to be his play will be very indicative of that, I think.
That's true.
But they are definitely going to have to evaluate, I think, around deadline time and just see if he hasn't necessarily produced what they want him to. He's kind of made it clear he wants to stay in Toronto.
Yeah,
but
at the same time, I think they're going to be like putting them out there all season.
Yeah,
just like feeling what they can get for him.
Well, because Vlad
testing the waters. As it were.
Vlad Guerrero's son is coming up.
Is he going to be playing? He's still really young, isn't he?
He's young as shit, but they think he might be able to be like somewhat major league ready. Either this, like I think they'll test him out at some point this year.
Wow.
And he is a third baseman.
They might as well. Okay.
So they were talking about if he came up, maybe moving Donaldson to short.
Or having one of them DH.
You could have one of them DH too.
DHing for the...
Right now, I think if they still got Kendricks, fuck, this is why research would help. But
or Morales?
If Morales is still there,
he's a big dude.
He's a big dude. They've run Smoke a bit at DH a few times.
Oh, that's true.
I'm gonna do a quick check, but Donaldson.
What if he'll have another big year?
Yeah, they still got Morales.
Anomaly.
So he'll likely do that because he goddamn can't play anywhere in the field. Tulowitzki is another massive question mark. He's dealt for opening day. He's just been hurt a lot. He's also
just always
old.
been hurt. And like I remember when he was in Colorado, there was I think it was a Sports Illustrated article that was like he was blaming it on like the high altitude and stuff.
His injuries.
Which like there is some like it's like you're always in the high altitude, your muscles can't recover as quickly or something. I don't know. But he's still been injured while he's in Toronto, so that was just a bunch of hooey, I guess.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, the left side of their infield is pretty damn old. The whole left side of their field, Curtis Granderson in left field, he's old.
Yeah.
Yeah, random.
Passes, he was so good, though, when he was in Detroit. Yeah. He was so good.
He was pretty decent with the Dodgers when they mixed him in. They didn't really give him a whole lot of at-bats, so...
He's got to be, like, near the top of the list of all-time leadoff home runs.
Probably.
Like, to leadoff games, I mean.
Yeah. First pitch. That's a list time. That's a Google search, but
don't worry about
we'll assume he's up there. But no, the Jays... I'm really hoping they can sneak into that second wild card spot. I don't... Because my prediction is the Angels get the first one.
Yeah,
or
we definitely need to talk about the Angels, too.
Or potentially the Twinkies. The Twins had some...
Twins. They'll be right around 500 again. I don't think they're as good as they were last season.
Byron Buxton, one of the most exciting guys to watch in the league.
Yeah, we assume Cleveland's going to win the Central.
Yeah.
And we assume...
Astros will win the West. Like,
oh, yeah.
I
still forget the Astros are in the American League.
Yeah.
Because they were in the National League for so long. But yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. How no one's talking about the Astros.
No, they're still like so fucking good.
It was like after Golden State won their first championship in 2015, and like nobody really talked about them.
Yeah,
all off season, and then they went and won like 30 games.
They come back. Yeah, the Houston Astros, like they added Garrett Cole to their pitching staff. That is like already a really good rotation. Yeah, and that just like only has now gotten better.
But yeah, like the Mariners and Angels are going to be right around 500. Oakland is going to be. This preview says the A's are so aggressively mediocre.
That's good.
That's a very funny description.
They had They have a couple Matts, I think. Like various guys named Matt.
A couple years ago, they had like half their team was old Red Sox guys.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like Coco Crisp,
John
Jed
Lester
Lowry, John Lester, like a ton of guys. And then like a ton of them from the 2013 World Series team, like fringe guys, I mean.
Yeah.
But like Brandon Moss and guys like that.
Yeah.
But just like half the team was old Red Sox guys.
Yeah, looking at... I just got the Astros rotation in front of me now. They could run with a 7-man. I don't think they will. They're definitely going to have to trim some fat.
Wait, this is who, sorry?
The Astros.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Justin Verlander, Dallas Keuchel, Garrett Cole, Lance McCullers Jr., Charlie Morton, Brad Peacock, Colin McHugh. Like, I think Colin McHugh might get the short end, if anything, but he has not been bad by any means.
No.
Holy shit, these guys are good.
Yeah. They're stacked.
I'm just going to make an early bet that they're going back to the World Series. The one only preview I've read is that had the Indians making it to the World Series and winning. I don't think so.
Well, realistically, it's going to be Cleveland, Houston, and the Yankees, unless the Boston pitching staff can pull it together.
Yeah, let's talk about your Boston Red Sox. Not like... I feel like people are just kind of completely writing them off just on how,
Like,
on
if-
paper, how good the Yankees look.
Yeah, but if you think about, like, they still haven't gotten anything out of David Price.
No.
If he starts being worth half as much as his contract, they'll be in good shape. If Drew Pomeranz left, like, his first spring training start the other day, which isn't a good sign. He's the most average-looking dude
He
ever.
is.
Like, if you started, like, a video game, like, you know when you start, like, My Player on something and you get, like, just a face?
Just a
It's
dude.
Drew Pomeranz.
Yeah, he's not, but he pitched. He had a hell of a year last year.
He did play well last year.
Hell of a
If
season.
he gets back, if he plays well, if Chris Sale's obviously going to be amazing. He's still going to be Chris Sale.
Rick Porcello.
Porcello, if he
Get
gets
back
back
to
to
Cy
Cy
Young
Young form, then like that pitching staff is better than whatever the Yankees can put together.
That's true. Well, the Yankees still have a pretty decent rotation, and that was the one area I was like,
I'm waiting for
well,
CC Sabathia to fall apart.
I hope he does. But last year was like his best year. He was 14-5
That's
last
ridiculous. Like, yeah.
They signed him to a 1-year deal. He's fucking 37 years old.
I love how just massive dudes always hold up. Like David Wells. Remember David Wells? He was in the league for fucking forever.
Dude, they just got all of that. But
you know
then,
what? Bartolo Colon has another contract?
fuck yeah, he does. Where is he? Is he with the Braves, the Rangers?
It's the Rangers. He signed a minor league deal.
That's fucking big, sexy man. Fuck, he's good looking. 44. He's like the
That's
Yaramir.
ridiculous. Like, does he have like
He's the Yager.
Like, did he blow all his money or something? Like,
Fuck no, guy just loves pitching baseballs, I
I
think.
guess so. Like, why wouldn't you coach at this? Like, anyone would sign him as a coach, and he'd probably just make just as much money.
It's way more fun throwing balls. You know, have half the
Practice or
responsibility.
something.
He's also, I wonder, I've never honestly heard him do an interview. I don't know what his English is like. It's got to be pretty good if you've been playing for this long, but maybe his...
Well, you think that didn't happen with Ichiro? Ichiro still speaks zero
Yeah,
English.
he doesn't
Like,
give a fuck.
I don't understand. Like
It's
I
very
remember when he got
broken.
traded to the Marlins, I guess. There's like someone tweeted like something like it was a ESPN guy. I think they got fired for the tweet. It was like pretty racist, but like he had, not that he had a point, but like it is like baffling almost how he hasn't picked up even a bit of English.
Yeah,
maybe he
doesn't
just
give a
likes.
cares.
Maybe he just likes talking to a translator. But like, imagine moving across a country and not speaking
being
the
like,
language
"Eh."
at all. I guess the team would sort out for you. I don't know how these things work.
You're getting paid that much. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But he's just fucking timeless. But yeah, going back to your Red Sox. Well, this
Oh, true. Yeah, we
your,
got a little off
your,
track.
your Red Sox Yankees. The Yankees rotation is good. It is another one that I think is a little bit top heavy. Severino was terrific
good.
last year. Tanaka was like, I'm still waiting for him to be as good as everyone said he's going to be. But
well, that was the same thing with like Dice K.
yeah,
He was supposed to be unbelievable.
they don't seem to have. They have a decent shelf life, but like how good the apex of that is always kind of really up in the air. Sonny Gray needs to be a lot healthier and like try to get back to pitching like over 150 innings if he can, because he has like he was a fucking ace. People forget how goddamn good he was
Because he played in Oakland.
when
Nobody.
no one watched. He was unbelievable, and now
No
he
one
got
watches
traded
that
last
team
year.
except
And
for Santoni, I think. But yeah, getting JD Martinez was huge.
yeah,
See what Big Papi said?
no,
The team needed more thunder. When
They
Big
did. Their
Papi
last-
when Big Papi says you need more thunder, you go get some fucking thunder.
well, yeah, it was their first year without Big Papi, and they finished like last in the AL in home
And
runs.
home runs, yeah.
That doesn't help.
No.
But I think they're the only real competition in the AL East. The rest of the AL East is going to be pretty trash. The
Yeah.
Rays are just going to unload everyone, I think.
I don't understand why Stanton didn't want to go to the Red Sox. Like, he could, like, realistically bunt it over the Green Monster.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, he would hit,
Yeah, he would hit way
realistically,
more.
85 home runs a year.
What an idiot.
Like,
I think he
conservative estimate, 80 home runs a year.
Such a dumbass. Probably just wanted some cool New York place or has some
And
New
Jeter
York
just made him go
girlfriend.
there. I don't
That's
understand
true.
how that is legal.
I don't understand. This is completely a horrible way to like put it. But when I just think about like the NBA vetoing Chris Paul and shit, and then MLB allowing something like this,
Yeah.
it's just like there's got to be some
like there's gotta be a
global
middle
trade
ground.
of
Yeah.
like this is not fair.
Like, Roger Goodell in the NFL is way too, like, intrusive into stuff, but, like, this would have been an area where you should probably look at... Like, Jeter came in, he's making, like, $5 million a year and gets all his travel expenses paid for. Absolutely gutted the entire team, traded
yeah.
their best player to his former team, and didn't
Pretty
go
much-
to winter meetings.
Probably doing Derek Jeter. What the fuck, man? Rob Manfred, why are you
If
letting
you're
this
watching
happen?
this, Derek Jeter, shame on you.
that fucking sucks. Now that just makes me want the Yankees to not be good.
Well, because they're the Yankees at the same time.
Yeah, fuck the Yankees. I fucking hate the Yankees. God damn. The Red Sox. I guess if
they need to play, they need to be firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
But like, it's not unrealistic that they would go farther than the Yankees.
One question I had for you: what do you do with Hanley Ramirez?
He claims he's gonna have a big year this year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They also claim the moon landing was real. So.
That's true.
But yeah, he's old. The other thing is because they're gonna have. I asked that because I feel like the Red Sox have a bit of a closing window. Like they're gonna have to start paying a lot of guys.
Yeah, no, that's
Hanley's
true.
gonna be up for a contract.
Mookie won arbitration, so he's gonna be making like good money this season.
Bogarts is gonna be up for contract
stop bowling
talks.
on the side for extra cash.
Craig Kimbrell's gonna be up for contract. Drew Pomeranz is gonna be up for contract.
Jeez.
I mean,
yeah.
Craig Kimbrell is not making an outrageous amount of money, but he's still one of the better closers in the game. So
you know when people always say that pitchers are weird.
Yeah.
Craig Kimbrell.
He seems like a very odd guy.
Odd dude.
The second I first saw him do like this thing before he pitches, I was like, "The fuck's that about?"
Yeah.
They had.
I think he listens to a lot of heavy metal. That's what I would assume. I bet we could look it up, but like I just want to think of him always listening to heavy metal
and drinking like a weird he probably drinks like Laker. I don't even get. You probably can't get Laker ices in Boston, but that's
Sam
probably,
Adams. You can get it from like grimy Sam Adams in
probably
Boston.
Drink some weird beers.
But yeah, I don't think anyone in the AL East, like Baltimore's not going to be good. Tampa Bay got rid of Evan Longoria, which is great because he's always killed the Red Sox. He has single-handedly won I don't know how many games against the Red Sox. And like it's not easy to single-handedly win games in baseball. Yeah. But like he would always kill the Sox.
He just was the best player in Tampa for a long time and had to carry a lot of goddamn weight. JD Martinez will probably definitely DH, you say? You don't take apart that outfield?
No, he'll DH. So, yeah, Hanley would... He could play some first base.
Move him around a little bit, but...
I mean, Moreland is so good defensively.
That's what I mean.
That's the same thing. Defense is always undervalued in baseball.
Yeah.
And, like, the Red Sox were, like, unbelievable defensively.
Pedroia is still one of, like, the better defensive second basemen.
And I think, like, he'll be back for the regular season, I'm pretty certain.
You just have to hope he's got mobility.
Yeah,
because Bogarts battled a bunch of he
weird injuries.
Got hurt last year and it was like a wrist injury or something odd that like really affected his hitting. He was fucking raking before he got hurt.
He was hitting like 350 in like mid-June.
And then who else battled an injury? Was it Betts? Betts or Bradley? One of the Bs in the outfield I also was struggling health-wise. So
sometimes like guys will be out for so long, but you don't remember them missing a lot of time because like they'll still play 100 games.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's 162. They'll be like, he was out for 2 months.
Like imagine like in the NBA or something, if you miss 60 games,
it's like your whole goddamn year.
Yeah,
you miss 60 games.
You only play 20, but like
it's all right. So yeah, maybe the Red Sox can steal one here. I'm gonna be cheering for them because I just don't want to see the Yankees win, and I know my Blue Jays aren't gonna win.
No, I'm like 1 for like 9.
Yeah, Tim Hortons is fucking. I pretty much have just stopped buying them because I've just been getting robbed. Gonna be rooting for the Sox. Don't want the Yankees to win. Don't think my Blue Jays are gonna pull that off.
The Sox are like a legitimately like fun team.
Yeah. They got a bunch of like young, fun dudes who just
like
fucking
the wind
love
dance
playing baseball.
Stuff in the outfield is fantastic.
Exactly. They love playing baseball. The Yankees just seem like a bunch of guys who were like, we have to win.
Yeah.
What do you think of new manager Alex Cora?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that.
He's a former Red Sox, right?
Yeah. He was on the Red Sox for a while.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, remember on, I think it was the first show you were talking about guys should be allowed to juice?
Yes.
I think teams should have one guy that's allowed to juice.
Who'd you pick on the Red Sox?
I think Hanley's already on the juice.
So
he was at one point.
We'll let him legally stay on the juice. I like that idea. That's a good.
He was always like a muscular dude. Like it wasn't like the Barry Bonds thing, like going from like wide receiver build to D end build.
Yeah.
But like it was somewhat similar.
Significant.
Yeah.
My good buddy Ryan Sura, hi Ryan, met Hanley Ramirez in a bar in the Dominican and said that's hilarious. Shaking his hand. Like, he thought his hand was just going to crumble. He said he's never seen, like, bigger forearms in his life.
Yeah. This guy's...
He'd be a
Mark
big-ass dude.
Mark McGuire's forearms were bigger than my neck.
Oh. Did you have them measured?
Like, you'd measure your neck for shirts.
Oh, I just put on a shirt. Yeah, it fits.
It says a little size there. But, yeah his forearms were, like, 18 inches around. I think I'm like a 17.5.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Those guys.
Who else in the AL is good? The Angels are going to be hopefully not bad. They're a team that's just been trying.
We need Mike Trout in the playoffs.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Mike Trout is like never had gotten a team around him. They have tried many years, but it just hasn't really worked out. Pujols.
I mean, like, besides, they picked up Upton. Which Upton did they pick up?
Justin, who is the better one.
Yeah, so he'll help. They'll have him for a full season.
Picked up Ian Kinsler.
He's over the hump.
But he's still like a decent
he's still
contributor.
Pretty good. No, he's still
pretty I think he's a decent pickup to have, but he is definitely over his hump. Yeah. Andrelton Simmons, or however you say his first name. Andrubal something. At shortstop, he has been very good.
Yeah,
Zach Cozart is another guy who could be very good for them.
It's just too bad. Like, they have some young guys, like those guys. I know T.I.N.A.S.S too. It's just too bad that, like Trout is older than them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But looking at,
he's still pretty young, though, isn't he?
It's like 20, I want to say he's 27. But that
he's a couple years older than Bryce Harper.
That's just the number he wears, so that's why I guessed this. He's 26. Close.
Okay, there we go.
But no, looking at them looking at their depth chart, this happens every year. Look at them, we're like, why can't you guys be good? I think the window on Pujols is closing a little bit.
I think it's close.
So if he's gonna have another,
goodbye.
This needs to be like a real, either a nice swan song for him with like 30 home runs, or
I don't see it.
He's not gonna help. Maybe tops out like 25. Maybe. I don't think he cracks 100 RBIs.
Enough at bats for it.
I really am excited just to see what they do with Ohtani.
Yeah, realistically, he's either like if. So what would they do? They're gonna have. I read they're gonna go a 6-man rotation. I think. Something like that.
Yeah, because they've got some other decent starters. He'll probably be like the third or fourth guy in that rotation.
Only stat of the day I'm going to throw out there. He pitched against the Brewers the other day in spring training.
Yeah.
Guess how many people were in the stands?
Oh, I watched the highlights. There's literally like 4 people.
60. Attendance was 60.
It was like a B game, though. It was like on like a
it was like a split squad.
It was on like a backfield. Okay. It was like
but no,
all
there were
the
60
young
people
guys.
in the stands. There's 30 people in the press box. Guess how many were Japanese? Of the 30.
17.
28. So I guess there was a beat writer from the Angels and a beat writer from the Brewers and 28 Japanese
Yeah, because
writers.
actually, no, that makes sense. I watched the highlights, and it was like a Japanese broadcast. Yeah. It wasn't like MLB didn't film it at all. But his breaking balls look like
they legitimately are ridiculous.
They legitimately look like fucking wiffle balls. Like it's unbelievable. I'm really excited to watch him pitch.
I hope they don't I'm expecting him to be hitting like 105 or something like start of June kind of thing, and then they'll just be like, screw it, let's just shut him down. But
everybody be like, this didn't work out.
Yeah,
but he's gonna need major league at bats just to figure out how the fuck to hit in the majors.
It was Kershaw who struck him out looking yesterday.
Yeah, and then talked some shit after. Yeah, he was like, didn't sign with us. Good luck to him.
Yeah,
you sly fox.
Did you see all the money he rejected?
Yeah. Well, because he could have waited.
What was it? 1 more year?
1 or 2 more years. He could have.
And he would have gotten like $200 million, just for showing up.
But I kind of like that he didn't. He was like, I want to be here now. He has like a checklist of like his accomplishments that he wants to do and like the age he wants to do it. And I think
the other
he's
thing
just like,
is,
fuck it,
he
let's
was
go.
injured, I guess, for most of the Japanese season last year.
Oh,
like an ankle injury or something. Like it's something that's not like hindering his pitching.
Well, he's in LA now.
But,
Steph Curry could hit him up with some ankle braces. Will be fine. But no, I think maybe I just would like to see them mix in a couple.
Also, his team was the Nippon Ham Fighters.
Yeah, they hate ham in Japan.
They just got some very mean pigs.
I hope they mix him in a bit at DH, but obviously it's just going to... If he starts pitching well right off the bat, I think they're going to be more skeptical.
So the over-under on his at-bats for the season was 39.5.
I'd take
the under.
I'd probably take the over. Not very confidently, but I'd take it.
Yeah, I guess
I kind of wish he just played.
Because what do you think they're going to do? They'll not play him in the field every day before he pitches and every day after he pitches. I think that's what he did in Japan.
Yeah, I think
he for sure rested the day after.
I think he would definitely rest the day after. I could see him potentially hitting the day before. Maybe. I mean, it's DH. You just have to grab a bat and go up and hit.
That's true. No,
Just hit a home run. You don't have to run very fast. You just jog.
Yeah.
But I get it's the major leagues, and they're doing everything a lot faster than I was doing in fucking house league, blah, 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 blah. But I think he just has to hold a bat and swing it. The only, like, yeah, there is potential injury risk. He could get hit in the nuts really hard with, like, a fastball. That would hurt.
True.
But I think they should give him a shot and see what the good old boy can do. Welcome to North America. Shohei Ohtani. All right, move to the National League quick.
NL East, Marlins going to be terrible.
That's Nationals, I think, have that pretty much already locked up. The Mets could maybe give them a tiny push, but not really.
I don't see them. Like, they're getting kind of old now.
Nationals are another team that I just want to see in a World Series because they've been like on this nice run. But they're kind of like...
Hopefully Harper will stay healthy all season.
They need him to be very... like. Let's see what we got here. Him, Michael Taylor, Adam Eaton. No, pretty good outfield. Anthony Rendon with... I think he's the sexiest man in the MLB potentially. Anthony Rendon.
Look at this guy.
Oh, dude, I'm straight, but he is sexy. He's just look at those locks. Look at that.
Like a natural Jerry curl kind of going.
Really natural. I just remember he had that one game last year. He had like a gajillion RBIs in one game.
Oh, yeah, like 9 or something.
Yeah, he went yard a lot. Oh no,
he's
sexy. Ryan Zimmerman had a great year last year. Nice bounce back performance after a couple like slumping years, couple injury filled years. Daniel Murphy.
Is his brother still there?
Zimmerman?
Yeah,
he's a brother.
Yeah, he had a brother who was a pitcher.
Jordan Zimmerman.
Yes.
They're brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I assume so.
As either that or weird coincidence. Yeah. No, he is not still there.
Okay.
Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy's very good.
He went knee surgery on 10/20. That's October 20th, if my brain's right.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's ready to go for opening day. I think he's just one of like those guys who just is. I don't know who to compare him to. Maybe like fucking Tony Parker or something. Someone who's just so consistently good, but you don't ever really like stop to be like, damn, he's really fucking good.
Noteworthy.
But he
not noteworthy, but not like you're gonna see it in highlight reels kind of thing.
Yeah, no, he has been absolutely terrific.
Yeah.
Their rotation with
Rotation's gonna be good. Yeah, they're gonna win.
Cy Young winner Max Scherzer.
Yeah.
Steven Strasburg, always really fucking good. So they're gonna have a heck of a team. I think they've got that unlocked. Who we got in the Central?
The Brewers are gonna be good.
Brewers are gonna be good. They got one of the better outfields in the league now.
There's another guy that Jeter just sent away.
Yelich,
that's it.
He's real good.
Yeah.
He's hit like 290 the last few years.
Yeah.
Lorenzo Cain is a speedy, sly motherfucker. Yeah. I like watching him play.
The Cardinals should still be pretty good. Cubs are going to be good.
Cubbies should be pretty decent.
Jake Arrieta is one of the... We should go through that list of guys who are still free agents because it's ridiculous.
It is fucking ridiculous. Scott Boras, you're failing your clients. Yeah. Mike Moustakas needs to get paid.
Yeah, Jonathan LaCroix, Mark Reynolds. This is the MLB all free agent team. Jonathan LaCroix, Mark Reynolds, Neil Walker, J.J. Hardy. He was on Baltimore last year, wasn't he?
Maybe.
He's still a very good shortstop. Mike Moustakas.
Yeah, he is the one guy that jumps out at me as like, how has he not... Yeah, he's on Baltimore.
Jose Bautista. Apparently, I saw something that he might sign with the Rays.
I could see that. I think he's just going anywhere where people will pay him because the going rate on an old DH / right fielder.
Melky Cabrera, Carlos Gonzalez, Matt Holliday.
Cargo's a free agent?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Matt Holliday still produces a surprisingly high rate.
Fucked up. Like, if guys of this caliber are free agents in the NBA, people would be like, people are losing their minds over this, but it's just not like.
Jake Arrieta,
bizarre.
Lance Lynn, Alex Cobb, Matt Garza, John Lackey, and Greg Holland.
That's wow.
I mean, John Lackey's up there in age, but still, like, dude, that's a pretty good guy to round out your rotation.
Yeah. Like, how old is he? Like,
he'd be mid to late 30s, probably mid 30s.
God damn, I thought he was like in his 40s. I'd have been like Bartolo age. He just looks. He's
always looked old. Yeah. Maybe he's not that old. I'll look it up.
I think that NL Central might actually be one of the more competitive.
Yeah, no, I think so too.
And on that note, we're just going to take a quick break and we'll be right on back.
A few moments later.
Alright, we're back. Had to take a nice whiz. So yeah, NL Central, I'm looking forward to that.
That'll be competitive. That'll be good.
The West, Dodgers, I think.
Yeah, Dodgers.
Not really going to be that close. Quick other shout out to the Colorado Rockies, because probably get them blazed and playing baseball. But Nolan Arenado is another
He's the
like
most underrated player,
superstar in
the league.
any sport. I think he's so fucking
good.
unbelievably good. And like defensively, he's got like a platinum glove now. He's won so many goddamn gold gloves. Like
He's won the last 5?
I think so.
5 or 6?
He's so good.
Yeah,
Just like absolutely rakes. You just kind of like look up in July, and he like very quietly was like approaching 100 RBIs. Like you're just like whoa. And it's just this every single year. I don't watch much Rockies baseball, and then I just look at their numbers, and I'm like, man, this guy is good. It's usually in the All-Star game when I see him, I'm like, oh yeah, he's fucking unreal.
Well, no, and they always like get debunked as like playing at a higher altitude, you hit more bombs, but he does it on the road.
Yeah.
Like
another guy.
Yeah, the Dodgers. Yeah, they're gonna win that.
They're gonna win that. But in that division is a guy named Eric Hosmer, and holy shitballs, he got paid. I'm trying to find his specifics here, but it's an outrageous amount. Props to him. You go to a shit team in a real nice city, just to have some fun. Go to the beach. They got a great zoo, I've heard.
Wait, where? Oh, in San Diego?
Yeah,
the San Diego Zoo.
San Diego. Yeah, he's getting paid $20 million. He's getting paid a lot of money. $20 million over 8 years.
And I still don't see them being good.
Eventually drops to 13.
They got Hosmer.
$144 million over 8 years. Hats
like
off to you.
like for the past I want to say decade, they've signed like 1 or 2 guys who are like all stars.
Just that'll do it.
Yeah, like no, it's a team game.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing with baseball. You can't bring in one dude and just be like, "Yep, we're gonna win now."
Well, that's where Kimbrel was before the Red Sox got him.
Fuck, these guys are gonna be not good.
Yeah.
Oh, Will Myers, I really like watching him, but I don't expect a lot. God damn.
What's their pitching staff like?
Did they get Longoria?
Oh, that's where Longoria went, wasn't it? Or maybe I was thinking Myers.
Because he was on the Rays. Giants. Longoria's on the Giants. Same division, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see the San Diego Padres.
Oh, the Giants got McCutcheon, too.
They did. That was they had actually a decent offseason. Take a look at them. See how they might stack up. I guess maybe they could be one of the contenders should either, I don't know.
It was the Giants who won like every odd year, wasn't it? Wasn't
every
11?
Even year. It was 12. It was 10, 12, 14, I think.
I thought it was odd year.
I'm pretty sure it's even. They got my boy Brandon Crawford. I think behind Rendon might be the second sexiest guy in the league. They're going to have a good infield. They got a great infield. Brandon Belt, Joe Panic, Longoria, and Crawford. That looks pretty good. Still got hands down the best catcher in the league, if you ask me.
Very good.
So, the NL. I'm picking the Nationals to be very good. I'll also pick the Cubs, the Brewers to be decent.
I want the Brewers to be good.
I just want that division could be competitive.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Cardinals always sort of seem to pull like a decent team out of their ass.
Of course, as soon as Travis Shaw left the Sox, he's just raking now.
Is he in St. Louis?
He's in Milwaukee.
Ah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pirates unloaded a lot of guys, won't be good.
No.
Reds are never fucking good.
No. Poor
Phillies, Braves,
Joey.
bad. Marlins, bad.
Yeah.
Dodgers will be very good. The West could be another pretty good. They had both wild cards last year. So they could be another decent division to watch.
Yeah.
We'll do a quick wrap up here of our super in-depth comprehensive MLB preview presented by Hangovers. Who's your World Series pick right now?
Gun
to your head.
I can't jinx the Sox, so I won't go with them. I'll say Houston, Washington.
Damn, that's going to be mine, so I got to go different now. I'll say Indians. Dodgers.
Okay.
I feel that coming. We'll check back in on that in a couple months.
In a lot of months.
Baseball. Opening day around the bend. Fucking love it.
I always get so jacked up for opening day.
I'd love opening day.
I remember, I always watch the first week or so of the season. Then it's gets into playoffs.
Yeah.
And then it's just baseball is on. And I love baseball.
Yeah.
But just baseball, just anything.
Yeah, just
too much
one
of it.
sport.
Yeah.
You're just Yeah, that's a problem with like the summer. It's nice that you have like just baseball, but you do. That's a very good point. When you have just that to watch,
You kind of lose interest.
you kind of need, and that's why I like this time of year. Let's talk some hoops.
Some hoops. Yeah, March Madness is gonna be awesome.
Who do you-
It's gonna be fantastic.
This is like the one year. Like I've been a fairly poor college basketball fan this year, mainly because I haven't been in like the Webb household nearly as much, and they are like where.
Shout out to the Web House.
Shout out to
Shout
the
out to,
website.
shout out to One Shining Podcast
Yep.
on the Ringer. That's been keeping my
That's been
interest
keep,
peaked.
Yeah, those guys
Yeah.
are fucking jokes. I like that you're
Yeah.
supporting the club Trill underneath too. Shout out Mark
100%
Titus.
all the time.
But this sort of seems like the one year where it's not like we're not going into the tournament with like, okay, this team's gonna win, or like you can't predict the Final Four very easily.
No, like there's not like some dominant teams. Like
No.
even some of the better teams, like Kentucky's not that good.
No, but they're making around. They've been looking pretty good lately.
It could be the classic, like when it was Julius Randle in his year.
Yeah, when they
were,
just
the
sucked
8th
all year.
seed.
Well, not sucked, but just like
They were up and down all year and
mediocre.
then made the finals.
Yeah,
Yeah. They lost to UConn. Yeah, that was another weird year. UConn is terrible.
UConn's really bad.
But yeah, some team like exactly like UConn, like a bunch of like the classic good programs. Indiana's not good.
No,
Notre Dame this year is a really funny case.
UCLA's like on the bubble.
Yeah, but Notre Dame's on the bubble right now. But they have Matt Farrell and Bonzie Colson are their two best seniors, and they have like their two best players by far. Like,
Bonzie.
he's awesome.
I love Bonzie.
Yeah, but these are your classic like 6'5" power forward.
Yeah.
I saw in a mock draft he might go in the second round. I was like, what idiot would draft this guy in the NBA? Like maybe
He's not very
get-
fast, is he?
No, he's not quick.
No.
Like, but anyways, so Matt Farrell and Bonzie Colson, their record is unbelievable when the two have been playing, but they've been injured most of the season, so their record is like not of a tournament team.
Yeah.
But they've won their first few games of the ACC tournament, which helps them. But
Shit,
like
I gotta watch
because
some of
Bonzie and Farrell are healthy now.
Yeah.
And so like some supporters of them getting in the tournament say like those two guys are healthy now. They're definitely a tournament team, but their record is dog
Abysmal.
crap. Yeah. Like
They're another
so that'll
team.
be interesting to see. Like they could for sure make a run just based on how good those two guys are.
Yeah, if they can make like a really good run, they play Duke tonight.
Yeah, if they
Fuck,
beat
I gotta
Duke,
tune into
if they
that.
beat Duke, they'll be in the tournament for sure.
They just got to make a decent run.
Yeah, for some reason
What's
the
their
Big Ten
record?
played their tournament last weekend.
Yeah, that was early. Shout out Michigan. Michigo.
That was awesome. Thomas Wagner.
Wagner. I love that guy.
He's great.
He is
Ohio
a
State
big dude.
is good again this year.
Yeah, they've been looking good. Penn State's also pretty good.
Who's the Ohio State guy? I'm not gonna look
They
that
have
up.
Dan Dakic's son. I don't know if he's very good, but he's on the team. I don't think he's very good.
Kata Bates Diop. That's it. That is a fun name.
That's
a
real
fun name.
fun to say.
Yeah, they're good. Michigan's good. Michigan State's good. Miles Bridges frustrates the hell out of me.
They're 19-13 Notre Dame. Sorry, just going to
Okay.
close that point out. That's not
That's
terrible.
better. That's better than I thought it would. Yeah,
Yeah.
but see, their conference record was 8-10.
That doesn't
No,
help
it's
you.
not good because those guys were injured for the whole conference season. But yeah, Miles Bridges is the most frustrating athlete maybe I've ever watched.
Do you think so?
Like he
I've
gets
not-
his nipples at the rim, and he's just like out there shooting threes, and he's not. He's a good 3-point shooter. Like he shoots like mid-30s,
Yeah.
like good enough where like he should be shooting threes, but like don't shoot 7 a game.
What do you think about Jaren Jackson? Heard he's the
He's
the
very, very
lefty
good.
mellow from
He's very,
from
very
One Shining
good.
Pod. But
Yeah.
I didn't watch a lot of Michigan State this year at all. I mainly only watched Duke,
True,
which has been kind of
Michigan State's
disappointing
very
at
good.
times.
They're very good.
And they're always ready. They're always a team that's like just shows up in March and they're fucking ready to go.
Thomas always gets some.
They
Might
would-
get them to the final. I wouldn't be surprised if they won.
What do you think about Trae Young?
I feel bad for him, to be 100% honest with you.
Yeah.
Because, like, he wasn't, like... People say he's like Steph Curry. He's closer to Jimmer, and Jimmer is maybe my favorite athlete of all time. He's closer to Jimmer than he is to Steph Curry, realistically.
Do you think
like,
so?
he's tiny, man.
He's a much better passer than Jimmer ever was.
Maybe, yeah.
He's a decent passer. He still leads the country in assists, too.
That's true. And he doesn't have good teammates.
No. God, no.
But, like Steph Curry's a big dude. Like, Steph Curry's, like, a legitimate 6'3", and he's pretty wide. Like, he's not, like, jacked out of his mind, but he's,
Yeah.
like, a built, like, broad shoulders more than... Like, Trae Young is a small dude.
He just go get bullied in the
Yeah.
NBA. Like, do you think he can have, just looking far away from college, do you think he can have a decent NBA career?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like, he'll last in the NBA, I think,
Yeah.
but he won't be a star. Like, he'll probably be, like, a 6-man.
Yeah.
Like, to me, like, I guess he's a better passer, but, like,
He could be a decent backup point
I'm kind
guard.
of pessimistic about him, like almost to the point where I want to compare him to like Austin Rivers.
Ooh,
Because
that's
like,
rough.
like
But Austin Rivers, even like the small
like
thing,
maybe Lou Williams is a better comparison.
just be a good scorer, and
Yeah, but
because he just will get bullied on defense, like when he's playing
like
defense.
like badly.
Yeah.
Like imagine like him trying to guard like Russell Westbrook.
Would not go well.
Won't go well. Like
No.
even trying to guard like Kyle Lowry. Like Kyle Lowry,
Kyle Lowry uses booty.
Yeah, he got like 30 pounds on the kid.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
If you had to do toss it up in the air and just throw an NCAA champion out there, who you got?
I've almost talked myself into Michigan State in the past 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like totally up in the air. Maybe Villanova just because they have the experience.
That would be like a safe pick, I think.
Yeah, like Virginia, you got to go with good. The formula to win in March is good guards and good defense,
And like really good team defense. And you just need guys that are just going to go off for you.
And like I don't understand teams that play like Arizona's thing all year has been they're playing two big guys. Like they're playing another big guy next to DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton's
It's like DeAndre Ayton is the size of himself. He himself is the size of two big guys. You don't need another big guy out
just
there.
throw him in there.
Yeah, like just play him and four guards.
I don't think Arizona really makes a deep run at all. No. But they're all like they're on the
Shout
Sean Miller.
Shout out to Archie Miller. Like Archie Miller and Trae Young both got blown up by ESPN.
Was it Archie or Sean? He's Sean, right?
Which one's Archie?
He was
Who's
the
Archie
coach
Miller?
at Dayton, I thought.
Oh, he's the
Archie Miller
he's
is
the coach in Indiana. Yeah.
Sean,
so Sean
his
Miller
uglier brother.
got
Actually, they're both kind of
absolutely thrown under the bus by ESPN. It was like Jay Billis and
Jay Billis was a guy like I've never seen Jay Billis go in on someone like that. He usually kind of waits for stuff to come up, but he was like.
And at the same time, like Jay Billis, quit being a dick. You know, college athletes are A, getting paid, and B, should be getting paid.
Yeah.
Like.
No, yeah, they really hucked him under there and just were like, fuck this guy, death penalty, death penalty, death penalty.
Like, why?
It was very excessive.
Like, if your favorite school were to say, we give $100,000 for DeAndre Ayton, you do it 10 times out of 10.
Probably.
Like,
probably a lot worse shit going
that's the
on that we
number-
just haven't figured out yet.
Oh, 100%. Like, they had straight up hookers at Louisville, and Louisville could still make the tournament this year. Like,
They got their banner taken away. They have to give that back.
you see, I think it was Russ Smith, or no, it was who snapped his leg in half? Kevin Ware.
Yeah.
He tweeted something like, "Nobody taking this ring off my finger, though."
That's fair, man. Like, you fucking went out there and you beat the other team. Who gives a shit how you got
it's like
there?
when, like in the Fab Five documentary, when they're talking about how like the banners aren't up anymore. It's like everyone knows who the Fab Five is.
Yeah.
Like you can't take that away.
Like if you're Michigan, you're just like, we're national champs now. Like that's fuck that NCAA. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't like the NCAA.
I don't know.
at all.
Like they are like I remember getting into an argument in the summer, like with someone who's like, no, college athletes shouldn't be paid. It's like, okay, don't give them a salary, but it's ridiculous they can't market themselves.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they should at least, endorsements I think will be the first thing that they allow.
Yeah.
Which makes
it's
a
tough,
lot
though,
more
cause,
sense.
Because like college teams have shoe deals and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But still, like go out there and do car commercials.
Yeah.
Go out there and do State Farm commercials.
But I think like if your school sponsored by Adidas, could you not like obviously they're not going to give a college kid a shoe, but could you not appear in ads for Adidas then and make money off if you're like a superstar? Like imagine
maybe,
Ben Simmons doing Nike ads while at LSU.
Yeah.
That would have made a shit ton of money
Also,
for him and like
I hate the whole argument that Ben Simmons like he just wasted a year in college. Like he didn't need to go to college.
he did not need to go to college at all.
Like obviously he didn't need to, but he had to because the rules. No, if he had stayed in Australia, he could have just entered as an international player like Dante Exum.
But
Right?
I think
like he wouldn't have gotten better because he would have been playing in Australia.
and
At
you
the
just
same
kind of
time,
need
like,
that American exposure where everyone's watching you all the time,
Yes.
which doesn't help. That kind of now when I say that sucks. Did you watch his? Have you seen his documentary?
I haven't seen it.
It's good.
Yeah.
And it's
I've
interesting.
I've seen some of it.
He's very open that he's just like, I don't want to be here.
Which is
I
funny.
want to be
like
in
that.
the NBA. I
like
really,
that, but at the same time, like you didn't need to go to college, man.
Yeah.
Enter as an international player to the draft.
That's true. I just think it made sense that he did like if he went in like from high school because he was in high school in Florida. He was in high school in the States. He had that attention. I just think it made sense to like do the college route and just kind of suck it up. But it just blows. It's a shitty system.
Yeah.
And it was, I think, for him, it just made a little more sense than going
it's
back.
not like it hurt his draft stock at all. He's still on number one.
Yeah,
So
I like watching him play basketball. Moving into that, do some NBA.
could do some. Oh, Michael Porter Jr. is coming back.
Yeah, he's playing today. Fuck.
I didn't think he was going to come back. He's still projected like top 5
But
in the
like
draft.
no one has seen him play basketball.
Yeah, besides high school, yeah.
And like that's just not. But can like he single-handedly carry them? Are they gonna make?
What's their record?
Are they gonna make the tournament?
They were still gonna be a pretty decent team. They're
20 and 11.
Okay,
Fourth in the SEC.
They'll make the tournament.
They should be all right.
His brother is there.
Yeah, his dad's a fucking coach.
Yeah, his dad's an assistant coach.
Nice Porter affair, but no, when he
I could only see him hurting his draft stock. Unless he comes out and like doesn't try and do too much and just throws down lobs and hits some threes.
That video on his Instagram of him just like casually lobbing it off the glass and then going between the legs just makes me so sad about my athleticism. But no, he should be exciting to watch. But NBA, who's your MVP?
Harden.
Easily, you think so?
I think so. And I don't think because they're gonna like if they get the first record, it's over. He's gonna win it.
Yeah.
If like New Orleans can like pull themselves into because like if you look at the standings right now, it's ridiculous how close it all is.
Yeah.
Like
that's
in the Western Conference,
it's like 3 games separate third from 10th.
Yeah. It's absolutely insane.
It is, and the East, like both conferences are pretty tightly packed.
Yeah. In the West, it is. So 4 games separate the 10th seed and the 3rd seed.
That's insane.
And Portland's in 3rd right now, which is hilarious.
Portland looking quietly looking real good.
8 in a row.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard's looked fantastic. He's like thrown himself into the. He like had to basically tell people he was an all-star to get to the all-star game, and now he might be an MVP.
It's about goddamn time.
Anthony Davis is making a case for himself.
Yeah.
They're in 4th right now. I wonder what Boogie's going to do.
Anthony Davis is on a fucking tear. Yeah, does Boogie stay?
I think he wants to stay, but I also think he wants as much guaranteed money as he can get. So if someone offers him a max...
Sacramento fucked him out of.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, like, he could have signed for like $200 million or whatever.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to. But if someone offers him a max deal, a big guy like that coming off an Achilles, you got to take it. You'd be dumb not to.
But the Achilles, I was listening to another pod the other day, and like Achilles has a bad track record of people coming back from. Like it can,
that's what
especially
killed,
for a big man.
Wesley Matthews.
Yeah,
he was coming out of Portland like looking for a max deal towards ACL, and like Indiana gave him like a medium offer. Like
ACL or Achilles.
Oh, Achilles. Sorry, did I say ACL?
Yeah, but it's that's like a tough pill to swallow and then come back from, and then not have it just be.
Oh, big news though! Minnesota so just signed Derrick Rose.
For sure.
Yeah, for the remainder of the season.
For the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Nice little reunion with Tibbs.
Yeah,
and
Tom Thibodeau's is they apparently like if Joakim Noah got released, the Timberwolves could be interested. It's like, man, like why are you such a homer?
Just go back to Chicago. Fuck. God damn it.
I hope Jimmy Butler comes back. He was an MVP candidate.
He was looking really good before he went down, and like without him, their defense is just trash.
Yeah.
It's not very good. And they also run like an 8-man rotation, and like Tibbs just refuses to go deep into his bench.
Yeah.
Like Tyus Jones gets
he looks like maybe the best pro from that Duke championship team.
Right now, I'd say so. Definitely better than Jahlil Okafor.
Remember when the Boston Celtics almost traded 5 first-round picks for Justice Winslow?
That would have been fun.
People say Danny Ainge is the best GM in the league, and he might be, but he's also had some luck.
Yeah, he's had some big-time luck.
Imagine if you're the Hornets and you're like, no, I don't want 5 first-round picks. I want Frank Kaminsky on my team.
That's panned out great. No, they definitely has had some luck. And like just everything blowing up in Cleveland as horribly as it did just makes him look even better, like indirectly.
Yeah, like people say like, oh, LeBron is always the MVP. They just get tired of voting for him. Like, no, LeBron chased Kyrie out of Cleveland. He forced the Cavs to sign JR to a brutal deal. Tristan Thompson is a terrible basketball player.
$18 million.
He's not good at basketball.
No, he's not.
The 3 big offensive skills are dribbling, passing, and shooting. Tristan Thompson can't do those 3 things.
I don't like watching him play much basketball. I feel bad because he's Canadian and we should support Canadian basketball and all that stuff. But and he's brutal. Kardashian curse is about to like overtake his body.
He wasn't good. Don't pretend he was good at basketball before that.
Okay, I will say this: he was very good in the 14 finals. I want to say 14 or
15 finals.
15 finals.
Yeah.
He was very productive in those finals. Like, he rebounded like a fucking monster.
Yeah.
He ate glass,
like that's the thing. Like, when they won in 16, the games they won, and even the games they won in the year before, in 15, like, the scores are, like, 99, 97.
Yeah.
Like, they won like, Golden State scored, like, 89 points in Game 7 when they won in 16.
It's impressive.
Like, you're not going to outscore the Warriors. You're not going to fight fire with fire. Like,
no. Well, now we're seeing fucking, like, 130 games. Like,
well, that's the thing, like, yeah, you're not gonna beat them that way.
There's a lot of
which
scoring
is
going
the
on.
biggest case that Houston won't beat them in the playoffs.
They just can't. They can outshoot. Like, they can shoot as many threes as them. They fucking love letting it fly, but
if you go cold, you're done.
yeah, exactly. Alrighty, well, great to have you on. I'm gonna have to have you back.
Yeah,
we could have done
this
like
was a ton of fun.
we could do like 4 more episodes just
for
based
sure. I
off
could go on about this shit
a
all
couple
day.
tangents we went on.
Yeah.
This is Big Daddy. We're gonna put
Signing off.
all his good Instagrams and plugs here,
All over the
here,
place.
here, and here. So check those out and
Just put it right over my face.
yeah, sounds good. Thanks for coming in.
See you around.
I don't got no type. Nah. Bad bitches is the only